So this video is long overdue. I have been meaning to do a house update video for a few months, but busy having a baby and so I thought for today's video I would catch you guys up with what's been going on with our house build. I have been getting a lot of questions about it. So I'll just kind of take you guys from the very beginning of the process all the way up to now. We're about 2 months away from being able to move in, so a lot has happened. So I don't even know the last house video that I did. I think it was when we were doing our house hunting and right after we had bought the land. So obviously a lot has happened since then. We actually switched home builders. Our previous home builder, we just couldn't quite get our timelines to match up, and we were really eager to get moving on the house. And so we had bought our land, and then we thought that we found a home builder. That kind of fell through, and so then we were on the hunt for a new home builder, and we found Innovation Homes Utah, and we are so grateful that we found them. Building a home is one of the most stressful things you can do, and if you are building a house through a home builder that you don't feel is honest, or that you don't like, or they don't have good communication, or the list goes on, it could turn into being like a nightmare process. But this time was our first time building a completely custom home. So we helped put the floor plan together, like everything was custom. And it's a pretty big difference between building a tract home, which is what we've done before, which is where a home builder, like they punch these houses out, like they've built that exact house like hundreds of times. It's not a custom home, and it's not as detailed as building a fully custom home. So we have learned a lot through this experience, and just going through this experience, I have been really grateful for the home builder that we have gone with, because I can't imagine building a fully custom home with someone that you don't have a great relationship with, somebody that doesn't have great communication, somebody that isn't honest. So this video isn't sponsored. I just wanted to kind of give a shout out to our home builder, because we really do appreciate them. So if you're looking for a house, you're looking to build a house in Utah, I'll leave their link down below. I think he builds houses from like 300,000 like all the way up to whatever your budget is. So all price ranges. So we bought our land, found our home builder, and then we started working with the architect to put together our floor plan, which was a really exciting process. Even though, like I said, we've built 5 houses, we've never gone through this specific process of building a custom house. And so putting together our floor plan was really fun, time consuming and stressful at the same time, because you look at a floor plan that you kind of like, you're like, oh yeah, let's bump this wall and bump that wall and do this and do that and do this, and then you realize like how much money you just added, or how much square footage you just added that you don't need. And so we had to keep going back to the drawing board and tweak things over and over again to get everything like the square footage that we wanted and being in budget. So in the very beginning of July was when we hooked up with our home builder, and they started clearing out the land. And then that was the time that I found out that I was pregnant. I found out that I was pregnant July 9th, and we had started clearing the land and stuff the first week of July. And so it was a very exciting time for us. So then it was during this time that we were putting together the floor plan. And so there was like a month or 2 period that we weren't doing anything with the build, obviously, because we were trying to lock down the floor plan. So since we had this big piece of land, we thought it would be really fun to do our gender reveal on the land. One, two, three, go! I'm glad that we did it on that piece of land, because we will always have that memory tied to our house. Also, the little blue confetti went everywhere. It went in the street, it went in the neighbor's yard. Like we were there for like an hour cleaning it up. But as they were digging up the land, once we started the build, we could see the blue confetti everywhere. And so I love that Castle's blue confetti from when we found out that we were having a boy is like always gonna be a part of the foundation of our house. So that was in late September, and then right around Halloween was when they started staking out the house. Okay, let me see your whiskers on your face. Oh my goodness, you look so pretty. Are you a kitty? You're so silly, honey. And that was an exciting, we were so eager to get building that every little piece was super exciting. So it was really fun to see like our house mapped out with like stakes and rope. This little clip that I have is Joe showing Harper where her room was gonna be. And we were just so excited to jump into the build. So the first week in November, they officially started digging our house, which again was very exciting to see. Joe actually got in the tractor and dug out the first scoop. I think he dug out part of Harper's room. And then I must have lost the clip, but Harper jumped in there with him and helped him to dig up the first scoop of land. So that was a really fun memory. And then after that, we let the professionals take over. For my Instagram, I thought that it would be fun to do house progress bump shots. It's just a fun way to document the process of growing a baby and building the house. Then it was time to start pouring the foundation. I don't know much about the entire build process, but they pour the footers of the foundation. And then after that, they put up the walls of the foundation. And then they pour the basement floor, I think. So they started pouring in the footers, and that was like the beginning of them like actually building the actual house. So like I said, I really love that we had Castle's confetti like in the foundation of our house, and I wanted to do something to remember Blue. And so we went and got blue confetti. I wanted to find blue confetti hearts, but they were about to pour the basement floor, and so I had to hurry, and it wasn't gonna get here in time. So I settled for just like regular blue confetti, and we sprinkled that all around the foundation of our house. It might sound cheesy, but it was just a really special thing for me to know that Blue will always be a part of our house. We also never had a gender reveal for him, and that was something that just weighed heavy on my heart. And so us doing that kind of made me feel like we were giving him that gender reveal. And so it made it to where I could kind of cross that off my mommy heart. Hey, we love you, Blue. I have baby Castle with me now because he was getting a little fussy. He's over there all by yourself, huh? I'm looking down at my laptop at all the milestones. So that was December 18th that we did that. And then it was Christmas time. And just after Christmas, December 27th, was when they poured the basement floor. And then the first week in January was when they started framing out the house, which is like the most exciting part because that's when you see your house actually just go up before your eyes. It is crazy how quickly they get framing up, at least like the main part of it. It's like within a couple of days, there's suddenly a house there. So it took a couple of months for them to finish framing the house entirely. So they started in January and it went to March. And so right about the time that they were finishing framing was when we had Castle. Was when we went to the hospital and had this little guy, huh? So after Castle was born was when they started drywall, which, I mean, all of it is obviously exciting, but it's another exciting process because I feel like when they put up drywall is when it really transforms into a house, obviously. and they also started the exterior. So that kind of brings us to where we are today. So I am here at the house, so I thought I would give like a little update on where we currently stand with the build. So right now we are doing the exterior of the house. We are doing drywall and we're starting to put in the floors. So right now they're working on all of the tile. So right now I'm standing in like the entry way of the house, and then over here to my right is kind of like the formal living room, and it has these massive windows. I think they're like 10 feet tall. I think the ceilings in here are 14 feet tall and the windows are 10 feet tall. Like they still go way up. And this is like a little bay window. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but there's just a little curve to it. And we have the tray ceiling. And then coming into here is the family room. And we will have built-ins on either side of the fireplace. And I was obsessed with putting just massive windows in this house. So pretty much every room just has really, really big windows. I am so excited to put the Christmas tree right there, and then we're gonna have 2 chairs on either side. And then we're also gonna put a Christmas tree in that formal room over there. And then this is my favorite window in the house. So this is our dining room, and then this is the kitchen. So there's gonna be a bay of cabinets right there, and then the island, and then that whole wall is gonna be cabinets. And then there's gonna be like a secret entry into the pantry. And then this is a door that goes into the garage, so that when you are coming home from Costco, you can just unload the groceries right into the pantry. Is kind of our prep kitchen. So there is going to be a bank of cabinets all the way around, and then we're gonna have a secondary fridge right there. I personally don't love having the sink and the dishwasher in the island, because I feel like when you are in the family room, there's someone here and it's making me self-conscious. So I'm talking quiet. I don't love having the sink and dishwasher in the island, because I like the island to just be completely free for you to just have stuff on. And I don't love that it, like if your dishes are piling up, which sometimes they do, that everyone can clearly see your dishes piling up because they're like right there in the center of the island. So I loved this floor plan, but we were trying to figure out a way around that. And so we just put the sink and the dishwasher in here, which is right next to the kitchen. So, I mean, I'm kind of standing in both areas right now, so I don't think it'll be too annoying. And then we have the mudroom area. So this is where we're gonna have like the little bench and storage and hooks and all that fun stuff. I picked out this really, really fun tile. It's in the butler's pantry as well. I just really, really love it. I got it from Wayfair. And then this is the laundry room. And then right here is a guest bathroom. And I am very excited to have a playroom again, and it's right off of the living space. So I'm hoping that the kids will really enjoy playing in here, since, you know, they'll be close to the action instead of like being in the basement or being upstairs when I'm downstairs, but they'll just be really close to the main living area. So I can keep a close eye on them, but they have their own space. Also, I love that I'm saying them. Although that might turn into a bedroom here in a minute if we have another baby. And then coming into the master bedroom, we have a fireplace, which I'm very excited about. I'm gonna put a Christmas tree in here too. And the tile is going in, which is exciting. We, at the very last minute, decided to put it in a herringbone pattern, and I'm really glad that we did that. That's the shower. This is the walk-in closet. That is the tile that's gonna be going on the floor in here. Just like a little herringbone pattern in a gray color. Toilet room. We have a pedestal tub going in right here, and then our sinks will be right there, and then a makeup vanity will be right here. And then there is a Jack and Jill bathroom between the two kids' bedrooms. So I'm in Castle's room right now. We did a herringbone pattern in here as well. And then this is Harper's room. And then we did a spiral staircase going down to the basement, which is something that we've always wanted. So all of the living area is all upstairs, so I don't need to come down to the basement if I don't want to. Basically in the basement is just our office, Joe's like media room, guest bedroom, bathroom, a workout room, and then the square footage that we didn't want to finish out is the storage rooms. So there's a fun little room underneath the stairs that we're gonna make into like a little playroom for the kids down here. So if you have any fun ideas for what we should do in this room, let me know. And then this is like the media room area. So we're gonna have the TV and the sectional and a game table and a pool table down here. The office is like 2 rooms put together, which is crazy. But we'll just have to put a Christmas tree in here too. And this is a guest bedroom with a closet. We were kind of thinking of my father-in-law with this room, and it has its own bathroom. Joe chose, this is like a navy blue tile. And then he chose 80s. He chose 80s tile to go in the shower area. Oh my goodness. Since I designed like the whole upstairs, I told him he can do whatever he wanted down here. And I didn't have a say in any of it, and that's what he chose. I think it looks like an 80s bachelor pad or something. So that is a little mini house tour. They're working on HVAC right now and getting all of the doors in. And then all of that is our wood flooring. So I'm excited for that to go in. They're working on our cabinets right now. So it's about to start to get really exciting. So that is where we are today. We have a couple more months left in the process, and then we get to move in. This next last part of the build is another exciting part, because this is where we start to see all of the finishes that we picked out. The cabinets, the countertops, the floors, the fixtures, the doors, just everything goes in. My next video, I'm gonna show you guys the whole design of the house. So I'm gonna show you guys all of the finishes that we picked out, as well as just like the overall design of each room. So that will be a really fun video. So that will probably be my next video. And then I think the video after that, I'm gonna do like another day in the life video. I thought he too did, but he was just sucking on his hand. Sucking on both hands at the same time. So that is today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you found that interesting. Thank you so much for all of your guys' support during my pregnancy and also during the house building process. It's so sweet to see how excited you guys are for us over on like Instagram and stuff. I know I haven't been super active and consistent here on YouTube, but I try to be active on Instagram, and it's just really sweet to see how much you guys are supporting us. And so I just wanted to say thank you for that. I hope to be a lot more consistent going forward. There's definitely going to be a lot of exciting things happening that I want to document. So anywho, thank you guys again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.